After watching this video, you're going to come away with 10 brands that are going to help 10x your income in 2025. Maybe you've heard of some of these brands, maybe you haven't. Take out a pen and paper, write down some of these brands because I know they're going to help you make more money. So the first brand you've heard about already is called Viori. Viori has such a great sell-through rate. I see it even getting better in 2025. That's from the shorts, the jackets, the sweaters, the shirts. Pretty much anything in this brand is going to be an absolute pickup. So we're going to be talking about the Viori sweaters. Right now we're in peak winter season, so you are going to see an incredible sell-through rate in the Viori sweaters. There is 104 listed right now on eBay with 233 sold in the last 90 days. And some of these can go for crazy money. I know this is a brand that is very popular right now. Everyone's picking it up. But if you are a new beginner reseller and you have no idea where to get started, if you ever find a Viori tag or a Viori piece, it is a no question going to be a pickup. I don't even mind spending $10, $20, $30 for a Viori piece because I know it's going to sell quickly. Overall, the brand in general, if you just type in Viori on eBay, has over 100% sell-through rate. So the Viori sweaters are selling like crazy. These are guaranteed to sell in the next 90 days. You can see some sell for 70, 80, some sell for 60. This is all pre-owned. If you find new with tags, I mean, I applaud you. But Viori is an amazing brand that I do not see getting saturated or the sell-through rate decreasing. I almost think that they have a great upper hand on overtaking Lululemon, Alo Yoga, other athleisure brands. Viori is one of the hottest sellers for me when we run these on Whatnot. So if you haven't heard of it, get to know it. And if you already know about it, continue to pick it up. There's not a ton out there, but it is a brand that I would pick up and that I do not mind paying up for. The next brand is, I tried to include some ones that we already know about, but this is kind of like a forecast for the next season of 2025 and beyond. I really do think Patagonia is still a staple, where my thoughts on like North Face and Carhartt are kind of seeing a huge oversaturation. Patagonia I still seeing being not only as a sustainable brand, but something that's just going to get more and more popular, more and more demand if it's not already. But other brands like Carhartt, North Face, just seems like there's so much mass production when it comes to those type of brands that I still think Patagonia has the upper hand in that hiking outdoor niche. So what I really love picking up and finding is Patagonia chinchillas. They sell time and time again for me on Whatnot. And I think it's just something that we got to realize that I know there's a ton out there. There's 17,000 listed on eBay, pre-owned, which may seem like a lot. It seems like a lot, but check this out. When you hit sold, you got 10,000 sold in the last 90 days, y'all. That's crazy. And the ones with the cooler Aztec, Navajo print, the trippy colors, the all over paisley, all over alligator print. Look at that. That's sold for $1,000, y'all. That is crazy. So the cooler the print, the more money you're going to get. So this is obviously a vintage crocodile print. Never seen anything like this. They got $1,000 for it. So you set the market, I'm sure, when you find something like that. But don't count out things like, if you've heard it time and time again, Patagonia is something that's going to continue to sell and will sell in the foreseeable future. I am super bullish on this brand for 2025, especially, the jackets, the better sweaters, the chinchillas, especially when they have a cool, crazy pattern. I don't mind paying upwards of $20 to $30 to even $40 for a Patagonia chinchilla if I was going to be listing it on eBay. You can see some here being listed for crazy money, but I'd say most commonly the ones that I've ever found are selling between $40 to $100. Just depends on the size and the pattern. So don't discount Patagonia, y'all. I know we would love to find it. We love to see it. But the chinchillas, and for 2025, I really think it's a brand that you're going to be able to 10x your income and be able to grow your business in 2025. Are you a reseller looking to make an extra bit of money? Well, we are hiring to our wholesale team of over 31 people where we buy inventory from nationwide. So if you love to source, but you don't want any of that drama like the listing and the photography, and you want to be able to multiply money fast, well, then click the link down below because we are expanding our team. It is a great option to be able to double your money, especially if you source at flea markets, the Goodwill bins, estate sales, yard sales, rag houses. We are buying thousands of pieces of clothing every week. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, book a call down below. We'll get you onboarded. We'll get you set up with our brand list of over 300 brands, and we'd love to put some money in your pocket. Check it out. Now we're going to get into some of the brands maybe might be new to you, but you need to be on the lookout for these brands, because I guarantee you, if you find them, you struck gold. Not only are the sell-through rates really good, but the average sale price in some of these brands are insane. So then the next one is Taylor Stitch. And I just typed in Taylor Stitch as a whole brand on eBay, and there's 2,900 pre-owned Taylor Stitch pieces on eBay. We could take a look at the tag. I think that can be helpful, but it's a very nondescript, boring looking tag that you're probably easily going to pass up in many other people. So look out for that tag. That's going to be one you're going to want to pick up. So there's 2,900 listed on eBay, pre-owned pieces. That's button-ups, that's jackets, that's jeans, that's corduroy pants. You can see that 3,000 sold in the last 90 days. That is crazy, y'all. Taylor Stitch is such a good brand. Some of the top selling items in that brand are obviously like the Moto leather jackets, $875. I think anything leather in that brand would be insane. $750, $600, $600, $599. Taylor Stitch is amazing. I've only ever found their button-up shirts, and they've sold instantly from the moment we listed them on eBay. So if you can ever find anything in this brand, you struck gold. It's got an incredibly strong sell-through rate, more of a classy, minimalist type of style aesthetic, but this is an amazing brand I also would not mind paying up for. You got to realize that if you want to grow your business, you need to start thinking in new ways about old problems. And the oldest problem in the book is, how do I find inventory? And you got to double down on the brands in your knowledge and learning as much as you can. And do not be scared to pay up for items like Taylor Stitch, for example. I'm paying $20, $30, $40 if I'm listing that item on eBay. No problem, because the sell-through rate is so high. You know, you're going to want to make sure your business model matches your values and your standards and everything that you have set. But for me, I really love selling things quick. So I don't mind spending 40 today to make 60 tomorrow. So you got to realize what business model works for you and plan accordingly. These are just kind of my suggestions and my thoughts on what I would do if I found this brand. Next one is Jenny Kane. Amazing brand. I've only ever found their sweaters. Maybe they only make sweaters, but we're looking at Jenny Kane sweaters right here. 747 listed. I'm pretty sure they make more than just sweaters, but yeah, they got dresses. Jenny Kane is an amazing brand. Have only found a couple sweaters in my 4 years. So 747 listed. Let's see how many have sold. 519 in the last 90 days. Jenny Kane, ladies and gentlemen, known for making like wool, cashmere, alpaca style blended materials in their cardigans and their sweaters, but you could see some go for crazy money. And the tag is very easy to miss. Let's see if this person took a picture of the tag. The tag is so easy to miss. I'm sure I've probably missed it several times because the font blends in with the back of the tag. Like, how are you supposed to see that? How are you supposed to see that? I could barely read it. So if you ever find a tag that just has a black label, go slow. Look closely. You might have a $400 sweater on your hands. Jenny Kane is amazing. In my 4 years of reselling, I've only found maybe 3. So there's not a ton out there, but you know, something to put on your list, put on your own brand list, and definitely pick it up. Don't mind spending upwards of $20, $30 for something like this. Crazy, crazy. Jenny Kane is a great brand to be looking out for. The next one is Triple Aught Design. Triple Aught Design makes, you know, tactical gear. So I've only ever found one, and that was a pair of pants in 4 years. But hey, if you find this brand, you're going to be striking gold, because there's 569 Triple Aught Design items listed on eBay right now. And check out how many sold in the last 90 days. It's going to blow your mind. 787. So over 100% sell-through rate. Let's see what's selling for the most money in this brand. the pocket knives. Let's see, triple aught design, $1,100 for a pocket knife. So there you go. Maybe a new niche you can get into. Even a backpack sold for 770. Crazy, y'all. Check out the backpack section. That I feel like that's a slept on category to be looking in the thrift store, the backpack section. You never know what's out there. Triple aught design, yeah, mainly known for tactical gear. I've only found the pants once. So, but if you ever come across this brand, trying to just to bring more awareness to this brand, so you guys can go out and find it too. So you can see jackets, jeans, a couple pairs of pants, more jackets. They sell for really good money. Don't hesitate to spend up on that brand. Next up is Gustin. Gustin makes jeans, makes men's pants. I've only found a couple of salvage jeans in this brand, and I've found a handful of their pants as well. They typically sell just regular sizing, usually between like $40 and $75 for me in that price range. But Gustin is a great brand, especially if you could find like the salvage jeans. So this is just Gustin jeans search on eBay. There's 501 pre-owned ones listed, and you could see that there is 527 sold in the last 90 days. Isn't that incredible? These are the brands that we need to be picking up if we expect to 10x our income. Is it easy? Absolutely not. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but I do feel like these brands for 2025, I am really bullish in their demand staying the same. You know, brands come and go within the clothing niche. You know, 4 years ago, Madewell was going for $40. 4 years ago, you could pick up a Tommy Bahama and sell it for 30. You know, things come and go. So we got to be aware of the seasons and the styles that people are trying to wear nowadays. I really do think that in 2025, people are going to go for more of the minimalistic, utilitarian type of style aesthetic. People want things that are utility and more minimalist. So things that have like proper function. The Gorp core style aesthetic is a huge trending style. That's why you see people wearing Carhartt, North Face, you know, things with crazy cargo pockets. So you just got to really be aware of the season that we are heading into so you could take advantage of some of the styles before everyone else does. So these are the brands that I really think in 2025 are going to be serving a purpose and that are going to continue to grow and grow. So yeah, what I used to pick up a couple years ago, like Peter Millar polos, you could sell those for $40, $50. That is no longer the case. They say once the items hit TJ Maxx, the brand is on the downhill. So that's a pretty good indicator. If you're going to TJ Maxx for maybe retail arbitrage or doing a little shopping and you see Faraday at TJ Maxx, maybe that's a good red flag to either start pricing it a lot lower than you were, or maybe to stop picking that brand up. So we don't see Gustin sold at TJ Maxx. We don't see Jenny Kane. We don't see Taylor Stitch. We had seen some Patagonia this last season being sold, and I have yet to see any Viori sold at TJ Maxx. Praise God, because that brand's amazing. So we don't want to see that at TJ Maxx. So just got to be aware of the seasons, y'all. Gustin jeans are amazing. There's obviously a big demand, a big cult-like following, over 100% sell-through rate. Some of the salvage pairs of jeans, I'd price probably over $100. Just depends on the size and the style and the condition. But that's what you want to be looking for. So Gustin jeans, Gustin pants even sell, you know, a lot lower, between like 40 and 75, just from when I found them and sold them. I wouldn't mind paying $15, $20 for a pair of Gustin jeans with just having that good of a sell-through rate. The next brand is called Stone Island. Insane brand, insane brand. I don't know why this person has a picture of their nice Stone Island jacket with kitty on it, but hey, that's cute. It's gonna got me to click, right? But if you're gonna pay $400 for a jacket, I don't know if you want a cat on your jacket. I don't know, maybe you do, but hey, good good thumbnail on that one right there. So Stone Island, I've never found this brand, but if I ever do, you're gonna do your happy dance, because Stone Island jackets sell for crazy money, and let me show you why. 2,500 listed on eBay. So there's not like there's a lot, you know, 2,500 for a jacket that sells for 300, 400, $500. I think that's a pretty good amount listed in the pre-owned category on eBay. So some are even selling pre-owned for $1,700, which is insane. 1,200, 1,000, 1,900. Comment down below if you've ever found any of these brands, by the way. I congratulate you. I salute you. That is amazing. Stone Island. So let's take a look at the tag. A great brand, a great brand. Stone Island. There we go. That's what you want to be looking for. Stone Island, easy to miss, easy to miss. Such a good brand. You'd probably want to even pay close attention to the stitching and making sure it's authentic, because now that we're getting into the higher, priced items, these things were oftentimes faked. So you want to make sure you got an authentic one. Obviously, the down puffer jackets go for a lot of money, but look at that. Stone Island is crazy, y'all, with over $500. That is a great brand that I'm extremely bullish on, especially with there's so many being on eBay. You got 2,500 listed, 514 sold. I think that's a really strong sell-through rate for an item that goes for upwards of $500. So Stone Island is a great one. The next brand is called Jung Maven. Jung Maven is a great brand. I just typed in Jung Maven men's on eBay. You got 211 listed on eBay right now. Pre-owned 211, and you got 194 sold in the last 90 days. Let's see what sells the most for in this brand. You got a hemp organic cotton button-up shirt or jacket for $125. You got another hemp blend chore coat for $100. You got a lot of shirts for $90, a sweatshirt for $89. Jung Maven is a great brand. We'll show you the tag here. More of like a sustainable brand. So hemp, organic cotton. A lot of these brands are sold on the Huckberry website. If you're not familiar with it, we'll circle back to it at the end of this video, but that is a great resource for resellers. I would highly recommend bookmarking that website. But Jug Maven, that's what the tag looks like. That's a one that, if you ever are going fast through the racks, that's one that's going to make you stop. So that's a really great tag to look out for. Jung Maven is a great brand, really strong sell-through rate right now on eBay. Another one we've all heard of, but I really am bullish on for 2025 is CC Filson. And that's CC Filson anything. Anything in this brand that I've ever found throughout my reselling career has sold within 3 months, which is great because that's typically that's what we want. With 100% sell-through rate, 90 days, that's kind of what we're hoping for when it comes to eBay. If it sells sooner, great, but that is considered fast selling on eBay if it sells within 90 days. CC Filson, we've all heard of it, but maybe if you haven't, it's a great older brand made in USA. There's not a ton out there, and the shirts, the button-up shirts, even a beanie, pair of socks, gloves, those all sell well in this brand. Definitely an older brand, but I would be on the lookout for it. Anything CC Filson, I do not hesitate paying up for as well. You can see there's 3,000 listed on eBay just if you type in CC Filson. Some things sell better than others, obviously, but anything in this brand is going to be a pickup at the right price. 3,600 sold in the last 90 days. And what are some of the things that sell for the most? You got CC Filson Sherpa heavy wool packer coat just sold for $900 on November 6th. Anything wool in this brand is going to be amazing, but even the button-up shirts, things like that. Let's go to like the last page. Let's see what sells for like amount of money. I think like the shirts, things like that, they still sell for like $40 though. Let's see. I mean, the coats, anything in CC Filson's going to be a pickup, y'all. I just think that this brand for 2025, just with like the style aesthetic of Gorpcore and utilitarian, people want things for utility. They want it to have a purpose, a function. So you're going to see more and more of that. Like the big chore coats, things like that. If you're not familiar with CC Filson, here's the tag you want to be looking out for. That's kind of an older tag, but that's generally what they look like. Filson garment, you'll see on the inner side. This one's pre-1990s because you see it has the Union Made logo down below. But CC Filson's always been amazing. Anytime I ever find it, it's like I get a blood rush of like excitement because I know that brand is so good. It's so good. It's hard not to even like keep it for yourself. It's such a good brand. So CC Filson's a good one. Love it. I know you guys have probably found it before, but for beginners that are watching and want to learn a little bit about what are the most desirable brands heading into 2025, I will put CC Filson at the top of the line with that. And it actually, as we continue to see more and more popularity in that style, it's just going to get more and more demand. Wait a minute. Are you tracking your numbers? If you're not tracking your numbers, how do you know you're actually profitable in your business? Too many times I see a lot of beginner resellers not tracking their numbers and they think they're profitable on items that they sell, but in actuality, they are losing thousands of dollars, which is why I'm offering a link down below, a free reseller spreadsheet to help you start to build a good foundation for your resale business. I'll go over it real quick. You can download it below, really simple to use, but it's going to help you go further faster in your resale business. A thing that often is said in business is what can be tracked can be measured, and what can be measured can be improved upon, which is why this spreadsheet is going to help you, especially if you're just starting out. Follow the instructions. You have an inventory SKU spreadsheet. You got month by month, line by line accounting, and at the end of the day, you could track your year-to-date sales. I did this because I just see so many people thinking that they're profitable in their business when they're actually not. So now back to the episode. So the next one is called Relwyn. Maybe you found it, maybe you haven't. Great brand, well run. 473 listed on eBay. That's pre-owned, and you have about 931 sold in the last 90 days. Oh my goodness. You love to see it if you're an eBay seller. If you ever find that the sell-through rate is always more than what is listed, you're always going to be doing your happy dance. That's what we want to see, and we want to continue to pick those items up. We don't want to pick up items with 10% sell-through rate. We leave those behind. We want to pick up the items that are going to sell quick in under 90 days. So Relrin is a great brand. 399 for a jacket, $399 for a parka, $339, $299, $251. I've only found the button-ups and the sweaters before, but yeah, it's a great brand. Also, the tag, it does stick out. So you, like if you're going fast through the racks, I think that you would be able to find this tag pretty easy. The person took good photos here. Here's what the tag looks like. You'll be able to find that tag. It'll make you stop and look. So it's kind of has the logo of the little flying bird right there. Rel Win, great brand. Love it. Love it. Sells for great money. 200% sell through rate. That's insane. So I want to get into some of the resources that we can provide you with to bookmark on your web browser on your phone, and just to have as like a study guide to learn about what are some of the big corporations selling, so you can do the same research like we just did here by yourself. One of those websites you need to bookmark going into 2025 is called huckberry.com. www.huckberry.com, and just bookmark the bestsellers section. This is the website. I went to bestsellers and just get to know these brands. Flint and Tinder, Relwyn's on there, Astroflex, Rhodes. Just bookmark this. Bookmark it, write down every brand, go and look for these brands. And you want to, if you ever find these brands that are sold on the Huckberry website, you want to put Huckberry in your title if you're reselling on eBay, because when they're sold on the Huckberry website, it's going to help connect you with that buyer that's looking for that Huckberry brand item on eBay. So that is a great tip. Put Huckberry in your title. So bookmark this website, study all the brands on here, and pick them up to resell. You're going to want to obviously look up, the sell-through rates before you go crazy picking up every brand on here. But if it's sold in the bestseller section on Huckberry, it's more than likely a good brand to resell. See, they got CC Filson on here as well. A lot of these brands we sell on our Whatnot show. Like we sell Faraday, we sell Flint and Tinder, we sell Proof. We run it all on Whatnot. So if you're looking for inventory, look down below. I'll put a link to our Whatnot, and come get some steals and deals, because we let these things go for dirt cheap. And we've been trying to bring in more and more Huckberry branded items into our Whatnot shows. The next website that everyone needs to bookmark is tuckernuck.com, or known as tnuck.com. This is a great brand, also a good resource for resellers. The brand itself is really good. They do have their own branded clothing, but they have an amazing catalog of bestsellers. You go to bestsellers and you're going to see brands that you've heard of before, but maybe some new brands to you. Pomander, you got Mother. Everyone's heard of Mother. Tuckernuck makes good stuff. On their own. Mark Fisher, just scroll through here, take notes, look this stuff up on eBay, type in the name, look it up on eBay, check the sell through rate, make sure it meets your metrics. But this is a great website to bookmark heading into 2025 so you know what to look out for. That's what these videos are all about providing you value so you can continue to grow your business and get a 10x income on your investment this year in 2025. So if you've found some of these brands, comment down below. If you haven't, let me know. We'll help you. Come to our Whatnot shows and we will run them for you. So appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.